Bab As-Salah. According to Islamic tradition, Bab As-Salah is the gate reserved for those who maintained their 5 daily prayers with consistency and devotion throughout their lives. Prayer, being the second pillar of Islam, holds immense significance as it represents the direct connection between a believer and Allah. This gate specifically calls to those who perform their Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha prayers punctually, never allowing worldly distractions to override their spiritual obligations. Islamic sources describe how prayer is the first deed to be judged on the Day of Judgment, making this gate particularly honorable for those who enter through it. The discipline required to wake before dawn for Fajr, or to pause work for midday. Dhuhr demonstrates the commitment that qualifies believers for this entrance. Those who remained steadfast in prayer, even during hardship, illness, or travel, are especially welcomed here, as their dedication proved stronger than temporary convenience or comfort. Bab Ar-Rayyan. Bab Ar-Rayyan stands as the exclusive gate for those who fasted regularly, particularly during the month of Ramadan. The name itself carries profound irony, as Ar-Rayyan derives from Arabic roots meaning the satiated, or those who drank their fill, yet it welcomes those who willingly denied themselves food and water for Allah's sake. According to Hadith literature, this gate will only open for those who fasted, and once all the fasting people have entered, it will be sealed forever, with no one else able to pass through. The gate honors not just the obligatory fasting during Ramadan's 29 or 30 days, but also voluntary fasts observed on Mondays, Thursdays, and the white days of each lunar month. The reward waiting beyond this gate represents the ultimate satisfaction after years of hunger and thirst endured in devotion, transforming earthly denial into eternal abundance. Bab As-Sadaqah. Islamic tradition describes Bab As-Sadaqah as the gate that welcomes those who gave charity consistently and generously throughout their lives. This entrance honors both those who fulfilled their obligatory zakat, the annual 2.5% of wealth given to those in need, and those who went beyond with voluntary Sadaqah in countless forms. The gate doesn't discriminate based on the amount given, but rather values the sincerity and consistency of giving, especially from those who shared, even when they themselves had little. Charity in Islam extends beyond money to include offering food, providing water, sharing knowledge, and even something as simple as a genuine smile to brighten someone's day. According to Islamic teaching, the best believers are those most beneficial to others, and this gate stands as testament to that principle. Those who viewed their wealth as a trust from Allah, meant to be circulated rather than hoarded, find their ultimate reward through this entrance to paradise. Bab al-Jihad. Bab al-Jihad represents the gate for those who strived and struggled in the path of Allah, both externally and internally. The term jihad means struggle or striving, with Islamic scholars emphasizing that the greater jihad is the battle against one's own ego, desires, and temptations. According to Islamic tradition, this gate honors not only those who physically defended Islam and the oppressed, but also scholars who dedicated their lives to spreading knowledge and truth despite opposition. The struggle can manifest as resisting daily temptations, standing firm against injustice, even when it costs you personally, or fighting the internal war against pride, greed, and hatred. Different interpretations exist among Islamic schools of thought about what specific actions qualify for entry through this gate. But the common thread is sacrifice and dedication to Allah's cause, regardless of personal cost. Those who chose the difficult right path over the easy wrong one throughout their lives are called through this entrance. Bab al-Hajj. According to Islamic sources, Bab al-Hajj is designated specifically for those who completed the pilgrimage to Mecca, fulfilling the 5th pillar of Islam. The Hajj requires Muslims who are physically and financially able to make the journey at least once in their lifetime during the Islamic month of Dhul-Hijjah, when approximately 2 to 3 million pilgrims gather annually at the Kaaba. This gate honors those who made significant sacrifices of time, money, and comfort to perform the rituals including circumambulating the Kaaba, standing at Arafat, and the symbolic stoning of the devil. The pilgrimage strips away all worldly distinctions, as pilgrims wear simple white ihram garments, standing equal before Allah regardless of wealth or status. The journey often involves enduring desert heat, massive crowds, and physical exhaustion, yet pilgrims persist in their devotion. While scholars debate whether performing Umrah, the lesser pilgrimage, also grants access to this gate, the Hajj itself remains a transformative spiritual journey that earns this eternal reward. Bab al-Kazimeen, al-Ghayz wal-Afin, and Anas. This gate bears one of the longest names in paradise, reflecting the comprehensive nature of the virtues it honors, those who restrained their anger and pardoned others who wronged them. Islamic tradition teaches that the truly strong person is not the physical wrestler, but the one who controls their anger when provoked, a lesson emphasized in the teachings of Prophet Muhammad. This entrance welcomes those who combine two related qualities: swallowing rage when justified in feeling it, and then going further to actually forgive and pardon those who caused harm. The gate especially honors those who had the power to retaliate or seek revenge, but chose mercy instead, embodying the Islamic principle of returning evil with good. According to Hadith literature, controlling anger and forgiving others are among the most beloved acts to Allah, as they require conquering the ego and rising above base human emotions. Those who forgave 70 times over, who let go of grudges, and who chose peace over pride despite their ability to strike back find their reward through this gate of ultimate mercy, Bab al-Iman. Bab al-Iman stands as the gate of faith, reserved for those whose sincere and unwavering belief in Allah remained strong throughout their lives despite trials and doubts. The term Iman encompasses both the conviction held in the heart and the actions that demonstrate that belief, as Islamic teaching holds that true faith must be both internal and expressed through deeds. According to tradition, this gate honors those who maintained the 6 articles of faith, believing in Allah, His angels, His revealed books, His prophets, the Day of Judgment, and divine decree. The gate particularly welcomes those whose faith was tested through hardship, loss, or temptation, yet remained steadfast like an unshakable mountain. Islamic sources describe how faith can increase through good deeds and righteous company, or decrease through sin and neglect, making consistent belief a lifelong struggle. Those who believed without seeing miracles, who held firm when others abandoned truth, and whose hearts remained anchored in certainty, even in darkness, find their eternal home through this entrance, Bab al-Dhikr. According to Islamic tradition, Bab al-Dhikr is the gate of remembrance, welcoming those who constantly remembered and mentioned Allah throughout their daily lives through words and mindfulness. Dhikr encompasses various forms of remembrance, including tasbih, saying Subhanallah, meaning glory to Allah, tahmid saying Alhamdulillah, meaning praise to Allah, and tahleel declaring La ilaha illa Allah, meaning there is no God but Allah. This gate honors those who kept their tongues busy with these phrases after the 5 daily prayers, during morning and evening adhkar, and spontaneously throughout the day. Islamic teaching describes dhikr as polishing the heart, removing the rust of worldly concerns and sins that accumulate and dull spiritual awareness. The beauty of this gate is that even the simplest remembrance, done consistently with sincerity, qualifies believers for entry. Those who used prayer beads to count their glorifications, who whispered Allah's names while walking or working, and who maintained constant awareness of the divine presence through every moment of their lives, are called through this radiant entrance to paradise. If you want to see more, click the video on screen now.